Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, the 4th, December 4th, 2019. Okay, so today's word is silence. Knowing that a seed grows, right? A seed grows with no sound. But a tree falls with huge noise, right? As in like the tower, destruction. But creation, in the sense of the seed being planted, is quiet, it's silent. So today is about the power of silence and to grow silently. Okay, growing in silence. Okay, let's see what the universe has for us for today. Oh, geez, right? Okay, so childhood. Let me see what I'm feeling for this card. Of course, the Six of Cups is the past, right? People from our past. The cups are being emptied out. So could this be memories from our past not wanting to revisit is what I hear. Wow. All right. This is the Queen of Swords who's saying my childhood past, the past is not to be relived. Look at that. The Queen of Swords being the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, right? Not wanting to relive the past. Okay, wow. Rising up above that thought, the thought of the past. Okay, so this Queen of Swords has changed the feminine, right? Has changed her perspective in terms of rising up to the fact that no longer is this queen going to live in childhood memories, childhood past experiences, the awakening of that awareness rising up to knowing that, right? The third eye is here, right? Because it's also depicts the chakras here. So the knowledge, interesting how this is the third eye, but it also depicts the sun, right? The sun being illumination, rising up, higher perspective, higher knowledge, higher knowing, right? Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the maternal figure, right? So why is the Empress reversed? Are we rising up to an Empress level? Is that what we're doing? Are we gaining so much healing and knowledge now that we will be rising up to see the growth that we've achieved and attained, but not yet, right? So this is like a rebirth, but it's also about healing the wounds from childhood, because the children are reversed. This is the rebirth, and here are the children. So the past, the healing is required from childhood with mom. Okay? So we're healing our childhood, our mother issues, or the things that we need to heal are from our moms. Okay? Forgiving, but also, more importantly, forgiving and healing. I think healing more than forgiving at this point. This is divine love and devotion, right? Giving and receiving love. So this is part of this Queen of Swords rising up to understanding the healing is happening. Still healing, okay? Still healing from childhood. And I think, and I really believe it's with a mom figure. So if you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is what you're healing from. Okay? If you've been doing IVF and it didn't work, I'm very sorry to hear about that, but it will. Never give up, I hear. This is big love. So the love that we have now, it's not that we didn't have it. The love has always been there for self and a mother figure. Always has been there. But I think it was about the fear of not... I believe that this looks like there was a fear about, maybe not even fear as much as I'm feeling this really. Look, these are reversed. So there is no more fear, but it's, I think that you're this feminine Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, were not able to understand the true complexity and the depth of healing that needed. That's what I'm hearing. The depth of healing that was needed. I don't believe that you were aware. So it was more not fear as it is unaware of, because in between these two cards is big love. See? There's huge love here for a mom figure, as a mother, self-love, loving self, if you're a mom. So I think that you were just fearful of a part of your childhood, with whether it's with mom figure or not. It's still a part of your childhood that you don't want to relive, but you always will love. Okay? Not that you didn't have a good childhood. Understand that there are lessons to be learned with everyone, and especially when you're dealing with a parent, okay? When you're dealing with a parent, or if you're the parent, now you're realizing what it takes. You could be going through the same lessons that you did as a parent, or now that you're a parent as a child. Parent and child relationship is this here. And being unaware to the fact that there was healing to be had. There's still healing, but we've got great love nonetheless. So interesting how it's coming out so in like various ways, right? This could be your reading. It doesn't need to be, but this is about giving and receiving of love. The Ace of Cups. This is now understanding and learning of a different perspective, right? This is rising above the old perspective, the old way of thinking, into now understanding as a parent, if you are, the giving and receiving of love that we have. It's huge. The love is huge. Right? Is it the fear of you giving and receiving love as a parent, and or the reflection that this is a reflection too, right? These are mirroring each other. So the reflection of big love being given not only in you as a parent, if you're a parent and you're a female, and or a mother figure in addition to. So, right, we realize that when we become parents, how we are parenting our child and the love that we have to offer as a parent, as we now, right, as our parents, are we doing, were we unaware of the giving and receiving, or were we aware of the giving and receiving of love in a parental environment? So the Knight of Pentacles is Knight of Coins here, is now understanding the giving and receiving. This was, a lesson. This is a lesson that took a little time also to heal from. Okay? The King of Wands is having the same issue here. Do you understand that? The King of Wands could also be trying, which is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could also be dealing with the same type of healing toward a mother and or being the mother figure. Masculine but feminine, right? I hope you're following me on that. And working on learning about the realization of how much a parent being a mother, how much a mother's love matters as we grow up, as we learn to understand. Now we see how it takes a lot of work for a father figure as well as a mother figure to what? To love their children. So this is about very, very nicely done depiction of the cards, being that it's taken a while for some of us to understand the giving and receiving of love that we not only grew up with a mom figure, the realization of how much truly the importance of the parental figure is in our lives. It's huge because it molds us into who we are today, right? So we've risen above that understanding now. Risen above meaning we're able to give and receive of that love. Some of the masculine energies are still working on it and healing, right? If it's separate, if it's not separate, that means you're just still working on it, right? Still working on it and understanding it to its entirety, right? So giving and receiving love from a parent and or as a parent, healing childhood wounds now can be had. Still in the process of, right? Some are fearful of, and I'm going to say it because I see it, and if it is, again, I'm sorry. If you have been doing IVF, the love of a child that maybe you didn't conceive, you've been waiting to conceive and it didn't take. Don't be fearful of it. Just try again. Okay? Okay. That's pretty deep for a Wednesday, yeah? But it's good. It's very good. And interesting that we were talking about how the power of silence, where the seed grows with no sound, right? So that's an interesting metaphor, so to speak, of the intro, right? Being that a seed grows with no sound, all right? which is a child. Some children do not, sorry, my doggies are barking. Some seeds, well, all seeds grow silently, right? But we, as a seed being planted in the womb, right, in the mother, some of you just haven't gotten pregnant yet, but you will. And you may, when you do get pregnant, you may end up with twins. But it's not happening yet, okay? I have 2 6s here. So that's the balancing. 2 6s, right? The yin and the yang. So this could happen. Some could get pregnant within 3 to 6 more months, okay? It's been a struggle. Well, nothing that, nothing worth having in life doesn't come with a struggle, right? The struggle of professing this huge love that's reflected upon a mother and child. Okay, it's a huge undertaking. And when we understand like I said, the complexity of it all, but also when you become that parent and you see the interaction of, it's just as easy as when we say, oh my God, I'm just like my mom, right? I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. Let it be known. I'm taking these 3 cards. Look at huge love for a parent, for parents. We have it twice here. Look, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful message. Huge love, right? A mother's love is enormous. And once this is healed, that is being dealt with accordingly, which means what? You have to allow it to heal completely, so that the giving and receiving of love with and as a parent, it is a struggle. To be a parent, it's not hard. It's not hard. It is hard. It's not hard if you make it harder than it is. But this reading is about balancing out this huge love between a parent and a child. It's about the healing and understanding of how much we give as parents, the giving and receiving of love from parents to a child, and how much that matters, how much that's like an imprint. That's the imprint. What is it? What is that print? What is that signature imprint of between the love of a parent and a child? It's love. That's all we can take with us, is the love that we have for our parents, masculine and or feminine, meaning father or mother. Doesn't, at this point, this does depict the mom. So this is the big love from a parent that is being healed now. And it's not only being healed, it's being reciprocated. It's the reflection of, right? It's the reflection, because we have it twice. So this is the love, which is really, it's a huge love. It's also Mother Earth. It's also Mother Earth pouring the blessings from heaven, right? Into the still waters that are silent. Still waters run deep, right? Are you kidding me? Now we have a celebratory feeling. Why? Because we have healed this. We've healed this with great love, understanding, compassion. The greatest kind of love is divine love, devotional love, compassionate love. Here is the passion that lies within the heart center, the heart chakra. The heart chakra being that it speaks the truth, and the language is of love. The crown chakra is now going to be clearing away to allow for that truth to come in, for the truth of the heart speaking about the greatest love of all, being the parent, the mother, Gaia, Mother Nature. Mother Nature heals, we heal. You as a mother, if you're a mother, you heal. Our parents healing. Huge love. I really believe this card depicts that letting go of and not being afraid any longer of that which needed to be healed with your childhood. Okay? I think there was a time when you had that fear of, sometimes we fear we are our parents, right? Don't we? But this is the greatest love of all, right? And this is the imprint. It's this imprint, right? It doesn't need to come from within as much as it comes from within and without. Sorry, I digress. It's from within and without, which means it starts from the heart and then it expounds outward. Comes from the heart and expounds outward. Now giving and receiving of love from, the mother, from your mother. But that's how you learn, that's how you grow, right? But the seed's planted in silence and it grows. And this hasn't been an easy journey. It has not been easy, no. But it is almost completely now healed. Where now the clarity and the love is understood and reciprocated. Not that it wasn't. Reciprocation meaning it's healed. That's what I mean. Okay. Wow. Healing, just like it's raining here. That healing is the same type of healing that I'm talking about in general. When Mother Earth rains, she heals herself. Right? There's a lot of healing. The healing from, earthquakes and, and fires and things of that nature. Natural disasters are still part of the process of Mother Nature healing. Okay? Okay, one card from the Divine Director. Intervention and purpose comes out, which is interesting because it does depict. Oh, and this too, look. So no need to talk about it as much as, no need to talk or think about it, but the conscious unity of a parent and child is the love that you have within to take with you always. Even with all the healing that has been taking place, it is something that is innately within. Right? We live within Mother Earth, So it's not something you sit there and talk about, but you grow silently within that knowledge of healing and clarity. And now you know the consciousness of the connection between Mother Earth and your mother. It's huge. It's all the same. It's all threaded in the same thread. Okay? The heart is healing. The Divine Director says divine interventions occurring and know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose, right? Great happiness, no less. We have the Ace of Cups. The greatest happiness, the greatest love is a mother's love. No shade on dad, right? Seriously. This is a parental love whether it's a masculine or feminine, because there could be a masculine a father who takes care of their children just as much as the mother does if the mother, God forbid, is not around for whatever reason, right? It's still the greatest love of all is the parent and the love that a parent can give. And some parents that only give as much as they can because we are only human here. Okay? This is the healing of all of that from childhood. Have a great day.